Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friendship Pearson, and welcome to my channel. It is August 7th of 2024, 8:52 in the a.m. Let's say it together. Praise our God from whom our blessings flow. I'm glad to know Jesus for so many reasons. Last night, I had a restless sleep, very restless. The good Lord impressed upon me that we are living in an illusionary world. And I just had one repetitive dream after another about the illusions. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? I was just restless. So I got up this morning, and the video I'm going to present to you, you'll understand why. Here you have a photograph of Donald J. Trump when he was arrested in Atlanta. That's his mugshot. And I'm asking the question, could it be everything that you have seen, Donald Trump being arrested, Donald Trump being quote unquote crucified in the media, Donald Trump in Detroit going through what he went through? I'm sorry, that was New York. In New York, the prosecutors, the DAs in New York, everything he went through in New York. Is this movement the new realm that I believe that we're in? Is it all a ball of confusion, a ball whereas they're taking us from one extreme to another, and all you're seeing is different situations, circumstances, and people, and they're taking us there. Some is outright distraction, and some is based in reality. But yeah, starting with Donald Trump, you have to ask yourself, has he been chosen by the powers to give the illusion to run on Make America Great Again, knowing full well it's just an illusion? Isn't that heartbreaking to think like that? And then at the end, be taken out, of which I predicted he would get shot, and he did. I don't make these stories up. Think about the video that Snoop Dogg came out with years ago, Lavender being shot, other videos, the cartoons, Donald Trump being in a casket. Is this all playing us, getting our emotions back and forth? And then at the end, they put a dummy Trump out there and they take him out, and then we go crazy. There was a group back in the day in the 80s called Imagination, and they made a song, Just an Illusion. Look it up. I believe it was made back in 1982. Could it really be just an illusion? Could it really be? It's all a bunch of confusion. Now I'm showing you this picture because I don't want to miss anything. Watch this. This is what happened yesterday. I filmed this live. I'm probably the first YouTuber to do this. I was live yesterday, and this is what messed my head up last night as I was trying to sleep. I'm like, God, you know, I was watching 3 different feeds yesterday live, and you guys didn't know it. I finally told you. In my phone, I had 3 different icons opened up, and at different times I was watching the rally of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And for some reason, I stopped on this and didn't realize it. And as I went back, I found it, and I couldn't believe it. I thought I lost it. I was like, what did I just see? And I went back in the phone and went back to that page, and I was like, look at that. What are we looking at, people? Is this an accident, or is this done on purpose? It had to be the good Lord to show that to me. Look at the sign. Look at his hand. Is that on purpose? And it went on for at least 45 seconds. And so I shared it with you. Again, I'm sure I'm the first YouTuber because I was live when I did it. Are we just seeing an illusion? Nothing they say is real. With this guy's history, the things that he's done, in his city? I mean, come on, check his history out. Does tampons ring a bell? Think about it. I can't go any deeper than that, but look up the history of what he's done. And he's telling everybody else that that Trump and his vice president candidate Vance is weird. Come on, man. Then we go here. This is the ad of Kamala Harris. Pay attention to these ads. I saw something, at least I believe I did. She's asking for money in her campaign ad. But look behind her. I saw that in the Kylie Russell thing. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the video of Kylie Russell, the lady who said she saw a baby on the side of the road and it was a lie. Look at the candle's position. One's high, one's down. As above, so below. Is that allegedly Baphomet? Look at that. As above, so below. The candles. Look at that. Is this just an illusion? Then back in the day, I've done videos in my old channel, Friend Shot Pearson. What do you got? Barack Obama on the phone, on the stairs, going up the airplane. It actually says F633. F is the sixth letter of the alphabet. Believe it or not, that's an F. I'll show you. So F6 and 333 is 66. So 666. Is it an illusion? Is that an accident that he's on the phone and they catch the camera of him like that? There it is there. That's O'Hare Airport right here in Chicago. The stair ladder that they use to get Obama up and down on the airplane. F is the sixth letter of the alphabet, so that's 6, 6, and 2 6s is 6, 666. People, we live in an illusionary world. Straight up. Now, this is the first thing that hit me yesterday. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to get in trouble. What's this date? What's that date? You know what happened on that date? The big hoopla about what? The vote. Right? Of which what? Joe Biden got 306 votes in the Electoral College, and Trump got 232 votes. The difference was 74. Trump was 74 years old at the time when he ran for president against Biden, and Biden won 306 to 232. It was this day they had something go on, didn't they? Remember that? When you subtract that from this, November 5th of 2024 is when we have our election. Look at the difference when you include the end date. It's exactly 46 months. Come on, man. We live in an illusionary world. This is the day when all that stuff went down. This is what came to me yesterday, out the blue. And I called my girl. I'm like, baby, look at this. This date versus the date of the election coming up. This was about the election, right? Remember? And this is the actual day of the election coming up, the presidential election. November 5th. The difference is exactly 46 months. Joe Biden's the 46th president. And I've taught you before, 46 means destruction. And also death. Joe Biden's son, died at 46 years old. George Floyd died at 46 years old. And who else died? George Orwell died at 46 years old. JFK died at 46 years old. Look at that. Is this showing something for the future? This is a mathematical improbability. 46 months exactly. Will something happen? Baby, I'm telling you, we got to be careful. Now check this out. Tim Walz got a phone call. They filmed it live. Kamala Harris calls Tim Walz to offer running mate role. Listen.
Yep.
It's Kamala Harris. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning, Madam Vice President.
Listen, I want you to do this with me. Let's do this together. Would you be my running mate and let's get this thing on the road?
I would be honored, Madam Vice President. The joy that you're bringing back to the country, the enthusiasm that's out there, it would be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
Well, let me tell you, I have just the utmost respect for you. I have really enjoyed our work together. You understand our country. You have dedicated yourself to our country in so many different and beautiful ways. And we're going to do this. We're going to win. And we're going to unify our country and remind everyone.
Now, what I want you guys to look at, is this a telescope or is this an easel? Is this a telescope? When you look out the window with one of those and you're after somebody, put two and two together. Is this an easel? I pray it is. Because if it's a telescope, you're looking at a possible motorcade in the future. Put it together. And in relation to that,
In front of us, let's win this thing.
That's right.
on top of that, you have,
It would be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
Well, let me tell you, I have
trying to get it just right.
That's right. All right, buddy. I'll see you soon. Take care for the future for everyone. So
You have a clock.
Back to the country.
You know how it is when you're trying to get things just right, you can't get it.
Hi, this is
So, watch this. You're going to see a time clock behind him. Watch this.
Kim.
it's Kamala Harris. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning, Madam Vice President.
Listen, I want you to do this with me. Let's do this together. Would you be my running mate and let's get this thing on the road?
I would be honored, Madam Vice President. The joy that you're bringing back to the country, the enthusiasm that's out there, it would be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
Now, some might feel I'm reading too much into it. I did that for the future, so timestamp the video. Is it a telescope on a tripod? And then we have the time. It might be a clue. Now check this out. Tim Walsh, he flew in 55 minutes later to Minnesota. I couldn't decode the plane numbers, but I will if I ever get it right. But let me show you something. Do you see that? It's 6:24. Pearson, you're decoding it? Yes, I am. And it's in red. It's red and black. That means sacrifice. Do you feel me? I just showed you a possible telescope and the time. Okay? So we went from Kamala calling him to him getting in the airplane and flying to Minnesota, and boom. Red and black means sacrifice. 6:24. Now watch this. (6/24 of 2024) subtracted from the day that he flew in, 8/6 of 2024. The difference is 44 days. Do you understand now? Who's the 44th president? And that includes the end date. The 44th president was Barack Obama. Do you feel me? 44th president. You think that's coincidence? Now watch this. This is back in the day when Barack Obama, again, I always look at the airports. When I watch Joe Biden, I've seen those numbers, like the 666. I showed you earlier the staircase. Now watch this. Barack Obama is going to come down. Watch the hands of the, looks like the Secret Service. I'm going to put it out to you. Watch this. Did you see his hands? You're so busy watching Barack Obama, but watch. Watch his hands. You see him. And he closed them. Do it again. Did you see it? It's right there. Look at it. Almost like a zombie state. People, what's going on? Just an illusion? And how about the girl that walks past? The black and white. Watch this. Watch this. Watch her. She's got white on. Watch her. Did you see it? What's the eyes that little girl walks past? Look at that. The black and the white playing both sides, allegedly. And then his hands open up and then they close. Watch. Boom. Now close. People, and look at his eyes, almost robotic. That's why I got an interview with Gina, because this is crazy what we're looking at, people, allegedly. Look at his eyes. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Pearson, they're supposed to look straight. Come on, man. Don't even look real. Now watch this. Jesse Water snapped because Harris chose Tim Walz. But look at this. The anchor, she comes out in Tiffany blue. If you guys were with me, my old channel friend, Shaq Pearson, I talked about this. When you talk about the campaign, especially the midterm a few years ago, I predicted the majority of the correspondents, the majority of the people in the newsroom would have on Tiffany blue or purple. Those Phoenician colors. Look at what she got on. Tiffany blue. For you new subscribers, welcome. Look at this back in the day. Tiffany blue box given to Obamas. Remember this back in the day? Remember the box was given? Tiffany blue. Tiffany blue box was given. Look at that. Melania dressed like Jackie O, giving a Tiffany blue box to Obama's as a gift. Obama's had on red and black. That's sacrifice. And why do you give a gift and you got the house warming? Usually it's the other way around. Tiffany blue is what? That's Phoenician. That's their colors. Is that coincidence? So here it is. She's doing the show and she's got on Phoenician. Come on, man. And like I showed you the other day, when Tim Walz was being interviewed, there was a purple to his right shoulder, and then he had a lapel that was Tiffany blue. If you remember the video I just did yesterday. But check this out. Listen to this.
As we await this first campaign rally, Jesse, will some of those words come back to haunt this ticket?
Kamala Harris choked. She chose Bernie Sanders. This is Bernie Sanders right here. The squad loves this guy. Loves him. You see pictures, they're like almost undressing together. What? And she managed to pick someone who looks older than Biden. I would have gone with the younger guy, but who knows if this was even her choice. Eric Holder was running the vetting op. He chose him, probably. You know, he's Obama's wingman. He probably was like, Kamala, you're picking Walz. Let's just lose this and get on to 28. Because this is like a sacrificial lamb pick. This is the pick you put up there to get crushed, and then so you keep your better candidates ready for the next cycle. It's also a trick pick, because this guy's not Minnesota nice. He's Minnesota nuts. Okay. They keep saying this guy's, oh, there's Midwestern white value. Come on, this guy's a lunatic. Sanctuary cities, driver's license for illegals, sanctuary cities for sex changes for children.
We can't get into that, but yeah. People, is this all an illusion? Is this an illusion, what we're looking at? This is the guy, Tim Walz, who called everybody else weird. And why did she choose him? Will the ticket be so weak now as the journalists bring this out and then they'll swap out and get Michelle Obama? Here's other Phoenician colors. Tiffany blue and purple. Those are the powers, secret powers to me, which I run in the world. They're back. I said they're back. Now check this out. I want to be able to run this. I got a lot of icons open up, so let's just go from here. Okay? And we'll get it. See this lady here? She was the opener at the rally yesterday. What color she got on? Watch.
This for the LGBT community, standing up for workers and union members. I want to say this to you. Are you ready, Philly and Pennsylvania, to rumble for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz?
What color she got on? The orange and yellow. She was basically the warm-up person. I featured her a few days ago, didn't I? I forgot her name. I think she's a mayor. But yeah, look at her colors. You think that's coincidence? Is this all an illusion? What are you talking about, Pearson? Sun God Ra. Look at his colors. Orange and gold. Orange and yellow. Those are sun god colors, people. Those are sun god colors. Look at that. Look at what she got on. Look at it. Is this just an illusion we're looking at? Now look at this. I want to show you this here. Let's go to the 101 mark. At the 101 mark, you're going to see something that I caught, again, live. Watch Kamala's hands. Let me see, is this, yeah, let's see.
Promise of America, because only in America is it possible for them together to make it all the way to the White House. Only in America. Only in America. Only in America.
I think I'm at the wrong spot, so let me go to 47. 4705. Let's see what we got. Oh, here it is here. There it is there. I did this live. You see that? Tim Walz. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know how I got that picture, but I believe I'm the first YouTuber to bring it out because I was live when I brought this out. Look at his hands. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that something?
Coach.
Look at that.
Coach.
Now, let's go to this other part, 3650. We're going to see Kamala. It looks like she did the same thing. But you got to really watch it. Watch her hands when she announces she's going to be president. Watch this.
I stand before you today to proudly announce I am now officially the Democratic nominee.
Did you see it?
For president.
Did you see it? Watch it again. I'm going to show it one more time. Watch how subtle it is. Watch this.
Delegates to the Democratic National Convention finished voting, and so I stand before you today to proudly announce I am now officially the Democratic nominee for President of the United States.
You see how this is done? And I don't know what color she got on, but that might be purple and gold. I don't know. Maybe it's black. I don't know. If it's purple and gold, it was right in my face and I missed it. All right, let's check out the other video. Okay, number 2, we're gonna go to the one-on-one. And then, this is when it all came out. This is when Walsh did it. The hands, watch.
Where I've heard the stories about he had a knack for using the game of football to teach life lessons. He saw the potential in kids who sometimes didn't even see it in themselves.
Look at that, people. Look at that. Look at that.
Under those Friday night lights, Coach Walls motivated his players to believe they could achieve anything. And together, they defied the odds, hear this out, going from a winless record to the school's first ever state championship.
Can you believe that? That's amazing, isn't it? I tell you. Let's go to the next one. Unbelievable.
For the decode.
Now, I did this video on Carly Russell. Remember? This is the lady that said she saw a baby on the highway and it wasn't true. Okay, I want to bring you back because I want you to see something. At the 8:45 mark, I want you to see this thing. I want you to see the hands. Very important. This is one of her attorneys. Look. Look. I'm giving you receipts. Watch. Look at the people that represented her, the lawyers. Black and white. I taught you the black and white. That means you play both sides. Look at this lawyer here. Look at the purple tie, Phoenician. Phoenician. This lawyer here. We go back. She's got on the black and white. He's got the purple on. She's got the checkerboard on. And his hands going to the Masonic. Isn't that something? I'm going to do it again because I want you to catch it. I want you to catch this. The people that represented her, the lawyers. Black and white. I taught you the black and white. That means you play both sides. Look at this lawyer here. Look at the purple tie, Phoenician. Phoenician. And she's got on the black and white, or the black and gray, the checkerboard, playing both sides. It's all coded. It's all coded. And then look at his hands. He's making the pyramid. Oh, is he? I want you to watch this. I want you to watch his hands. And listen, I have a lot to show you.
Hundreds of people got involved. They took time away from their families, their work, their fun. Law enforcement got involved, from federal, state to local. And they took time away from their family, their people, their work, other cases that needed to be solved. This has been a case that it was taken advantage of, and it's our contention that Ms. Russell knew this would happen. She had researched it on the computer. She had researched search terms about Amber Alerts and the movie Taken, all of those things. And then Judge, this has been a case that it was taken advantage of, and it's our contention that Ms. Russell knew this.
Isn't that something? Is this all an illusion? I couldn't sleep last night. Let's go to this other one. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So much going on. Carly Russell, we got that. 4250. Let's go to this part right here. 4250. You got to really look at this one here, though. This will show you the as above, so below. Watch this. Look at the girl. I pointed out in the video. You see the V in her head? In her braids? The V. Is that a V? As above, so below. As above, so below. This is the Baphomet. Remember, Carly Russell had her hands up and her hands down. Now look at this. You see this here? This is like an upside down M, but look at the candles. As above, so below. Now why am I showing you that? Those are her parents. Last year when it was tested. Isn't that something? Like I said, I showed you earlier what? I showed you Kamala Harris in her commercial. Look, it's right there. You pull it up. Is this coincidence? Look at it. Candles. As above, so below. The Baphomet symbol with the hands up and the hands down. Going forward, when you see her pledge commercials asking for money, look at the background. Allegedly, is that as above, so below? It's deep. Fine. I did a video on it under Franchise Pearson. See the red and black? Sacrifice. But look, upside down M. Now, I learned something about a month ago. I was talking to my baby about it. I told you guys about it. M, the W is the 23rd letter of the alphabet. M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. 13 and 23 is 36. M, 13. W, 23. That gives you 20. That gives you 36. That's 3 6 is 666. Is there a reason? And look at the rock colors, the sun god. It's all coded. Red and black. As above, so below, the candles. It's all scripted, allegedly. And the orange and gold. The orange and gold. Right? Rock colors, orange and gold. Do you see what I'm showing you? Is this whole world an illusion in this new realm? Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at it, the Baphomet. Look like the Baphomet, don't it? The design. Look at it, the V. The V, people, the V. It's the V. With the owl and everything. The V, the 22. And there's the as above, so below. One hand up, one down. Just like the candle. It's just like the candles. As above, so below. As above, so below. It's deep, y'all. Get it. As above arm, so below arm. As above candle, so below candle. I'm done with that. Now let's go to RFK. Yesterday, and I'll close out. Appreciate you guys being patient with me. Yesterday, I talked about RFK, talking about the day before the market crashed overseas and nationally, that he put a bear in the back of his trunk, and then he took the bear, him and his friends, to a park. Well, when he was talking about this with Roseanne Barr, you remember I told you the definition of a bear to me was the bear market is when the economy gets bad. A bull market is when stocks get better. So he's talking, but behind him is what? I don't know. Is that a cow or like a bull? I'm just asking. Is it a cow? Is it a bull? It's got horns. That's the impression I got. Okay? Now check this out. He also said that he had what? I got a worm into my brain and ate portion of it and then died. Go back and Google it. He's saying 10 years ago, a worm got inside his ear, right? Went into his brain, I'm assuming through his ear, right? Got into his brain and ate a portion of it. Man, I'm still trying to decode that. What I got so far though is this. Worm. Worm comes out to 24. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Who is he talking about? Who's going to be X'd? And then you got 69 as ordinal. 69. Let's look this up, then we'll conclude. The 69th day of the year, all right, is what? March 10th, 310. Okay? And his birthday is January 17th, 1954. March 10th, let's say 2024, versus Kennedy's birthday, 117, coming up, of 2025. The difference is 44 weeks. 44 weeks and 5 days. Who's the 44th president? Barack Obama. Is a worm like a snake? I'm just asking. Is this just an illusion? My name is Franchot Pearson. If you see this video has value, thumbs up, share it. And thank you for everything you guys have done for me. This thing is tripped out. 20, 40, 50, 55, 63. Wow, that's deep. And just the numbers going across, 117 of 2025, that equals 63. That's 3 6 is 666. God bless you.